Dans la chambre.
Tiens-toi droite, je suis notre là.
Vas-y.
Alors, faut que je lui pose une question professionnelle, quoi.
Non,
je peux pas lui demander,
tu peux lui demander ce que tu veux. Non, tu peux lui demander ce que tu veux. Après,
non, mais je peux pas lui dire comment, tu vois, j'aurais eu moi-même à trouver la force, quoi.
Ah, mais ça peut, bien
là,
sûr. Non, alors, bah, de toute façon,
Ça
c'est vachement bien, ça.
Ouais.
Ça, c'est vachement bien, parce que je pense que c'est en plus quelque chose qui peut peut-être te servir. Donc ça, c'est vachement bien.
Oh là là.
Gee, how many
Oh là
songs
là.
do you have?
A lot.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi. We're so messy.
It's fine.
This room is just, oh, we're terrible.
It's cute. It's not bad. Believe me, if I lived here, I know I have a lot of CDs. I'm trying to put this away. If I didn't have someone to help me clean, my room would be bad 100 times worse than this. So you sing beautifully.
Thank you so much.
We're
so glad to have you here.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry I'm putting my feet on somebody's
No, well. So, I have so many questions to ask you. I won't be able to ask you everything, but
That's okay.
I wanted to ask you, I don't know, where do you find, your sort of strength, like sort of power that you have? Even, through bad times and good times, you're always on, the best, and I was wondering how can you do that? How?
Well, thank you for saying that. It's like I grew up without a lot of money. We moved around like 13 times when I was little. My parents, I come from an interracial marriage. My father's black and Spanish, and my mother's white, Irish. And so that was always weird for me, and I always had to I always felt like an outsider. So music was always the thing that made me feel special and made me feel like, okay, maybe I'm not, I never felt pretty, I never felt I was special in any way, but I always felt like music was something that made me, it was like my own little secret thing that I had that was mine and nobody could take away from me. And it's no matter what was going on, no matter what kind of things, I had kind of a dysfunctional household and stuff like that. And it was no matter what, even as a little girl, I would go and sing by myself. I would make up melodies. I would write poetry and stuff like that. And I just kept doing it. And every time, no matter what's going on in my life, I just turn to that. It's I have a lot of faith, and my spirituality is really closely connected to my music. And that's why the song I play for you guys downstairs is really about that. It says, every time I feel afraid, I hold tighter to my faith and I live one more day. It's that's how I've always looked at it and approached my whole career and my life, really. You know what I mean? Because it's not oh, feel bad for me type thing. I'm not saying it like that, but it's just reality. I was just sitting here looking around going, wow, this must be really hard for them, and this must be strange to wake up and know that you're on this show and people are
well, it's hard because, a month and a half ago, I was, just in my house. It wasn't the first time for me here. I'd never sang before. Well, opera, but not in front of people and millions of people watching TV every Saturday night, watching us singing. It's just amazing.
Do you sing opera every Saturday, or do you do
No, I sing just, I used to sing opera just, for me, I was at a conservatory in music, and it's just, it's amazing to be here. Really, it's my dream, and I can't believe it, really.
So what's your, what do you want to do? Do you want to get a record deal to do, pop music, or do you want to get really opera? What do you really want to do?
I don't think I will be able to sing opera, anymore, because, I guess I chose my way,
Why? What do you mean?
I don't know. It's hard when you're here now to sing opera because it's not the same thing.
Right. You have to, just judging from my mother and knowing it's a different part of your voice that you use. It's totally, you have to be so disciplined, And that's why everyone always asks me, why didn't you sing opera? Why, didn't your mother try to make you sing opera? And I'm like, no, she didn't. I pretty much did whatever I wanted. But also, I'm not, I'm very disciplined as a person when I want to be, when it's something I like. But I'm not disciplined enough to do that. You know what I mean? So that's
I don't make difference, though, between opera and, just pop music. For me, it's just, just music. I think people make too much difference between opera and, you know.
Well, for me, I'm a songwriter, and that's
Right.
what I mean. Like, I wouldn't want to sing, like, when you're doing something that obviously, like, a composer did hundreds of years ago,
Right.
you're not going to suddenly go on a tangent, riffing and ad-libbing. You have to stick to the
Right.
script, you know what I mean? So my thing is, I couldn't do that every night. Like, that's why part of my whole thing is writing songs. Like, that's what really gets me through everything. Do you write songs? Do you like
Yeah, I do. Well, just the lyrics, but it's where do you find your inspiration when you write just for the lyrics, or you know?
It's all different things. Like, sometimes there'll be a song like Through the Rain, the one I played you, that was like, you know, I had been through like some personal stuff, and then the press and the world was making like a lot of lies, you know, like telling a lot of stories, and it was like became this huge thing. But I was fine. Like, all I really needed was a break and some rest, and I was cool. And my friends were all around me, like all my real friends and stuff like that. And, you know, there were people that I thought were friends, and then I realized they weren't. You know, it's like the fair weather friends that, you know, yeah. And then they're gone when it's like you're going through some stuff. And the thing is, all I really, you know, wanted to do was express how I was feeling. And when I made this album, the album's called Charm Bracelet. When I made this album, I just put like every emotion, everything that I had gone through. But the song Through the Rain was kind of to encourage me to get through, like, you know, the storm and the drama of everything that was happening, but also to inspire other people. You know what I mean? Like other people going through whatever it is. That's why I was saying before, like, maybe this would be a good song for you guys for the show, because it's like, I can only imagine every day, like, you probably end up loving each other, but then it's like you're in a competition, and then it must be weird. Is it weird like that?
Yeah, it is, because, you know, it's hard to be real friends when you know that, you know, maybe you'll be eliminated, you know, on Saturday night. I won't have the chance to sing with you because, you know, I'm nominated, and it's, you know, that's the way it works here, and it's just, it's a TV show.
Right. And then you're going to go
Also,
back to real life, and like,
well,
what's that going to be?
I hope not. I hope not on Saturday. I hope.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that. I mean, even if you, when you win, or if you win, whatever, like, you still won't, well, does the TV show follow you then? Like,
well, then, you know, I'll just go back to to the real life, I guess.
That's what I'm saying.
Try to do what I love the most, is just play music and sing and do what I want.
Right.
Just sing what I want. My song, not the, you know.
Right.
So that's going to be cool, I hope.
Well, either way, it'll be cool, you know? Because now you have a chance, you have like this exposure, so people know you, and they all, you know.
I was, you know, nobody knew me a month ago. It's amazing. This show is, you know, it's the best thing.
When you leave, do you get to leave here at all, or no?
Where? Here?
Yeah, you leave the premises, or no?
Well, I don't know.
Like,
You mean,
like in your, are you guys allowed to leave?
To leave, like, here?
Yeah.
Well, we're not allowed to. We have to stay here. You know, we have to wait until, you know, the public wants us to leave, actually.
Oh, no, I mean, like, you can't go, like, to the...
You can't leave. You have to stay in the castle.
Right, so you can't go to the store. You can't
can't.
go. Well, so it is preparing you for fame.
Yeah.
Because you can't do anything when you're famous anyway.
And do you feel bad about that, not doing... Is it hard?
You know, I still
You're
do
used to it
stuff.
now.
I'm used to it, but I'm not used to it. Like, the thing is, you can do stuff. You can do whatever you want if you don't care that people are following you around with cameras. And it's like I used to say when I was little, I want to be famous, you know, I want this and that. And I think a lot of that comes from if you don't feel like good enough about yourself, or you don't feel necessarily accepted, or maybe you feel like you need more love, or whatever it is. But then I'd be like, I just don't want to be like one of those people in the tabloids that they make up lies about. And now I'm like, here I am. You know, but it's okay. Like, my only thing is, it makes you more vulnerable to people. They could be famous or not. Like, you could think somebody's your friend, and you invest a lot of time in that person, and really, you know, I'm a very giving, caring friend, you know what I mean? And fame or no fame, that's just the way I am, like a loyal friend, I think. And a lot of times when you're famous, you don't know who's there because of you, and who's there because they want to be the hip part of the scene. They want to be the star of the show, you know what I mean? They want to get light from your, you know.
It would be hard to trust people.
Yeah, that's the thing. But I feel like I'm still a trusting person, but I feel like a little more, it just makes you more vulnerable, you know what I mean? I mean, I guess you must experience it now, but have you been, so you haven't even been outside to know what it's like?
No, we don't know anything. We haven't been reading the papers or nothing at all.
Well, that's good in a way.
So
that's good.
we're going to be surprised, I guess, when we get out of the castle.
Yeah, I'm sure the day you get out of the castle, you'll have a million, people taking your picture and all that.
Yeah, it's crazy, really, what we're going through. It's just a big dream, and it's just, there are good things and bad things, and, it's just...
That's life, though, right?
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, good luck. And
thank you so much, Mariah, really, for coming.
No, it's cool. I think this is a nice experience for me, too,
It was nice meeting you.
It was nice meeting you. I guess I'll see you at the show. Are you singing on Saturday?
Well, I'll be singing, but just by myself, because I won't have the chance to sing with you, because I don't know if you know how the show works.
Yeah.
We're 3 nominated, and I'm nominated. It's my first time on Saturday, so I won't have the chance to sing with you.
That's okay. Don't worry about singing with me.
I am. Maybe, well, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe one day we will.
I used to live in the U.S.
You did? Where did you live?
In Cincinnati, Ohio.
Uh-huh.
I was an exchange student.
Oh, that's cool.
I went to the U.S. for actually a year. I went to high school. I graduated there.
Oh, you did?
My friends are there, and I miss them so much. I can't wait. I want to go back there. So.
Well, maybe you will when you.
Yeah, I hope.
That'll be cool.
So maybe we'll have a chance to meet
sometime. I'm sure we will.
In the future, really.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
Good luck and everything else.
Thank you so much for coming.
Hey, take care.
You too. Bye.
Bye.